Okay, we got some problems going on here. How's the phone bothering me? Okay, we had this line pretty well maxed out on what we had it before. So now I'm trying to get some more length out of it, which is not working very well. The problem is I just bent it, and it pretty much has bent this title, which pinches the line off in half. So there's not much flow through there. We still are not getting the crash bar mounted here where we need it to be. So this line needs to come over this way a little bit further, which is another problem under here. So this stuff's all very, very tightly spaced in here. So I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do to make it all work. And the other thing is the bike wants to fall over on me because we're screwing around the damn straps over here. So we got a lot of problems right here. Alright, so first thing we do is need to jack this bike up and get it so it stays put. Bike lift. Where's the other one? Let's see, there's another one buried over here. Alright, great. No lifts. They're all three being used. Alright, so how am I going to do this? I got to figure out what I'm going to do here. I got to do something. See if I can't drop the bike. That'll be the first thing I'm going to do. Attempt to move it forward a little bit. Okay, that gives me a little more room here. Okay, now I gotta figure out this lower. Shit. Hard to do anything more on that, but precision beating will maybe do it. Give me a little bit more room. Still ain't enough. Alright, this isn't working. See, a little simple thing like trying to put a crash bar on it just doesn't work. Okay. I'm going to take my vice grips and squeeze the line a little bit. Trying to make it more flat. When the line flattens out, it gets wider, so if you squeeze it back, it makes it more, instead of being pinched like that, it kind of opens it up like this a little bit. That's what I'm trying to do. The problem is these pliers aren't very good. Trying to determine what you're doing is fun. I think that opened it up a little bit more, so I got it back. Put some water in there. I think that got it. Took out some of the flatness right through there. Hopefully it's still got some flow through there. If not, that new line is going to be no good. I probably got to pull the motor to replace it. Trying to avoid that one. All right. What the hell's going on? What the hell's holding this thing on here? Another bolt. Stupid tools are all gone. Over here. All right. Let's see. I need more tools. Just Loctite. There's a bolt. Wonderful. What the hell's wrong here? Come on, you piece of crap. Get started. There it goes. Everything's fighting me. exhaust laying here for? We got an exhaust system on a bike, we got pipes laying here. I don't know why. Go on now. Nothing fits. Not a damn thing fits. Everything's off by a ½ inch or better. No problem. Bend it until it fits. And now we got everything kind of bolted in. So nut there, this is screwed into that, that's screwed into there, and then of course this is nut down there. Okay, now if we just tighten everything all up, hopefully this line will all squeeze into where it needs to go and it'll work. It's just definitely under a lot of binding. So let's see what we can do here. First thing, you just pull the whole thing together with this bolt. This one down a little bit. Okay, now we gotta pull this front one down. Okay. And crank everything down that we can. Of course, you can't tighten this with a damn wrench because the footboard's in the way. Open-ends are not torqued. It's not torquing the bolt with an open end. So we got to pull the footboard off so we get access to tighten things. More stuff in the way. Yeah. Everything's missing. Where is it at? Put tools where they belong, you can find them again. When not, they're not. Ah, it's tight. Ah, damn, that hurts. Ah. Trying to hold a wrench on the damn thing, it pinches the piss out of your thumbnail. Damn. It hurts. Bolts rounded off. Where's my other wrench? Used a better one. Right. If the bike wants to fall over, which it will. Yep. If that wheel keeps going that way, it'll fall over. So I can't torque the bolt because the bike's falling over. Great. Okay, that one's in there. Put this back in here. There goes. Goes those threads. Hopefully that's a nut. Yeah, still a lot of threads in those nut. Stud's not too good. Alright, grab a new nut, more Loctite. Don't torque it so much. If it falls off, oh well. What do I do, grab a coarse damn nut? Nope, it's fine. Lock washer out of there, get more nut area. So I got Loctite on there. Let's see here. That's this. Okay. Now we torque it again. Okay. It pulled good torque. Just not my Gorilla torque, but good torque. Okay. So that brake line is rubbing hard against the crash bar and nothing I can do about it. There ain't no room for it in there. You can see how it's got the curve in there what I put in there already to go around. It's jammed in over here too. One thing I can do is I can hit it with a hammer right there and flatten it a little bit, which will help it. There, it's moving. Okay. So I moved that curve out a little bit. Be nice to open this back up a little bit over through here. Be hard to open that curve up any, but anything we can do would be an improvement. Yeah, thumb hurts where I nailed it. And let's see, what can we get in there? That's about the size of an extension piece. Thing's loose. And this thing get loosened up. That's not a good sign. When did that get loose? So the other piece of broke, or just something never got tightened down. More likely something gave and got loose, more likely. Okay, go in here. Try to get this in here and do a little pry bar on it. I don't think this will fit in there, but try to get something in here to a little bit better. There we go. Try to open that curve up just a little bit. Not enough, I kind of bent it around a little bit tighter. Alright. Hopefully all this stuff leaks. Doesn't leak. We haven't done the brakes yet, so we don't know. That'll be the next thing you gotta deal with. Okay, that's a lot of torque on that. I think there's some fluid in here sitting. Yeah. That's why it's leaking a little bit. It's gravity feed will gravity fill up things a little bit. Brakes don't work too good. See if it sucks a little air out of the damn thing. Nope, not yet. I haven't adjusted these yet either, so I don't know where we're at. Can't feel it compressing anywhere. There we go. Air bubbles. So this was not adjusted all the way back to get clearance on the push rod. It was way up here. Adjust this nut back a little further. That allows me to move this back further. There we go. Now we got some point. Okay, see, now we got clearance on the pedal. See, you want clearance on the push rod right there, see. If that piston cannot come all the way back, the brakes will never work. See, that's basically at 0. See, you have no real clearance to speak of in there. Just a little bit. Give it a little extra. Lock it down. So you want to see a little bit of free play in your pedal right here like that. See, now the master cylinder will work and let bubbles come out, see? Before, the piston was in too deep and it wouldn't uncover the air hole in there. It would never go back far enough to let fluid go back in because it was adjusted wrong down there. So you gotta make sure those things work. Okay, now we tighten this nut down, and while we hold that, that'll jam it in. You should be able to get a little fluid inside the system there. See how one thing leads to another? Must not be 9/16, must be a 1/2 inch. Channel locks to hold that. What these are for. Here's our clearance. Put the boot back up on there. Easier said than done. There you go. I got lots of practice at it though, so I'm not too bad about doing it. Okay, so the boot's back up on there. You gotta kind of roll it up onto the edge. So we still got our clearance here. See our clearance? That's our clearance. Now if you notice, most of that's right here, not here on the piston. See, that's the clearance there. This is clearance here. That clearance and this are two different ones. What's going on, Scooby? Scooby ain't happy. He's huffing and puffing. Okay, so looks like the master cylinder is bleeding a little bit. I'm gonna get as much fluid in here as I can, and we'll let it set. It's called gravity bleeding. So just move real slow, just enough to let the air come up and cover the hole. If you pump it, all you do is aerate it, and then you can't do a damn thing until the air separates, which takes a while. Dot 5 is a lot easier to bleed like this than dot 3 and 4. Found that out. Go full pump. Come back up. Let's sit and get a little light duty one there. Whatever air will come out, come out. Get a full pump. So everything just nice and slow and easy, don't force it. So all these lines are full of air. Air stays in high spots. We're trying to get down here to low spots. So on the back suck, it pulls fluid back. Hopefully it pulls air. See, it pulls air back. Now the bleeder screw has to be shut off in the back on the master cylinder, on the slave cylinder, which it should be. They make all kinds of pumping devices, pressure pump, suction pump, all kinds of different ways of doing this stuff. This seems to work the best for me. Just all those other things just tend to move a lot of fluid, put a lot of air in everything, and not do squat, for me anyway. Every air bubble I see right now, it should be air coming out of the system, because I'm not inducing any new air into the system. Alright, let's go see what's going on over here. Go back here and make sure this is not loose. It is tight. Yep. I gotta get a wrench to do that. You don't want to be using a cross wrench, it just rounds them off. Just making sure it was tight. It is. Make sure there's no leakage anywhere. Nothing yet. Good sign. So just back and forth, bleed it. Every now and then we'll hit it, let the air kind of work its way out. Go do something else for a while, you come back to it. I'll keep doing this for a while and all of a sudden it'll get hard when it works right. Obviously you gotta make sure you don't run out of fluid. And you notice how the brake lever is hitting on the side of the master cylinder. That's not good either. See how it's hitting right there? Should go all the way down until it touches here without doing that. So this lever needs to be bent over a little bit to get off the master cylinder. Might play with that later. Alright, let's see what can we do to bend this over a little bit. Cruciferous won't really fit in there very well. So you need more of an S-bend right here, which means it really needs to be bent down here. You can stick a big pry bar down here between the cam cover there and pull on it, but that might damage your cam cover, which we obviously do not want to do. So let's try something different. Try a little force here. Better, but still hitting. Fix that correctly, it's going to have to be off the bike. You have to take it off the bike and bend the piss out of it. You need to put a big bend right through here, starting right here. Bend that thing way the hell over. The thing needs to be bent over about to here. Here, because right now I bent the lever, it's going this way now a little bit. But you see how it hits right here now instead of up in the front, it hits here in the back. This whole thing needs to be way over here. So you can see how much things have to move over to accomplish that. Pedals aren't made correctly is the problem. Yep, common problem. See how it sticks down? So I'll probably wind up taking this pedal off and play with it a little bit. See if I can screw up the chrome on there 3. Give it a quick jerk to shove it through. I'm trying to ram a lot of fluid into the system. See all the air came out? It sucked a bunch back. Not that much. And if you watch the fluid level, you can actually tell if anything's really happening. We're not really dropping very much here, so ideally that thing should be empty already. Alright, that's going to take a while. I'm going to let it sit overnight. Come back with the screw it tomorrow. Maybe work on the brake pedal a little bit too, who knows. We'll see. We'll give it some more playing time with it. I want to get the brakes bled before I put the other side of the bike together, because I'll have to take it all back off to work on the brakes if I have to. So hopefully none of these lines leak, like that one's starting to, see? We had no fluid on there before, so that one's leaking slightly. It won't pull a vacuum if it's leaking. It figures everything's on the side where you can't get to it. Scooby's back. There's what I need. See, if I had all this crap on here, I couldn't do this. Okay. Wipe it off. Make sure it's not leaking. Try to get in this side here if I can even get in here. And up here I can even get in there if the primer's in the way. Oop, oop. There we go. Yep, made it. A little more torque on that just in case. I don't think we got fluid this far back yet. It appears to be dry. That's dry, that's dry. That's more or less dry. We'll give it a good wipe down again. That means we're making fluid over this side at least. That's a start. So wipe it off really good. Make sure there's no fluid. You can feel it before you'll ever see it. Brake fluid's always slimy though, I can't even wipe it off. It's not liquid. There's no liquid deposits. Alright. What's wrong, Scooby? That ain't gonna scare you? Yeah. Scooby's a fraidy dog. Let's go back over here and see if we got any improvement over here. No air. A little bit. Alright, a little bit of air, not much. The level's not really dropping any. Very minute amount. A few bubbles here and there, not much. It takes a piston a minute for it to come back. It's drawing a vacuum on the other end. See if the pedal comes back. Yeah. Piston's come back real slow because it's drawing a vacuum. The system back there. The air's not coming back, just fluid's moving back and forth. So maybe we'll try to pressurize a little bit and pop the bleeder in the back. Get some fluid movement. Usually gonna have to help doing that, but we'll see. Meantime, I'm gonna let it sit overnight. All right, that's it for tonight. No more playing with this part. Come on. Dumbass can't put a lid on the master cylinder. Jeez, come on. Damn. Pretty bad. Use my other hand, it works better. Alright, that's it for tonight on this bike. We'll come play with it some more later.